We are driving up along and over the Suncrest area over into the American Fork Canyon. We just love it there. It's a walk that we try to take at least a few times a year, usually on a Sunday. But something very special happened for me in church today, which was a reminder of a good lesson I learned at one point, and that was this. I don't know if you can read it, but it's the hymn, Come Thou Fount, which hasn't been in our hymn book for a long time. In fact, about 45 years ago, was that what we decided? Yeah, it was about 45 years ago when I was a young man living in Provo. There was a friend of mine, Mary Benson, and she was President Ezra Taft Benson's granddaughter, and wanted me to come up and have lunch with her granddad. And that was when he was the president of the 12 and his wife. And so there we were, just the four of us in Salt Lake having lunch. And of course, Mary wanted me to bring my guitar. And after we ate, in her little Dallas accent, she said, "John, play a song for Grandpa." As far as that really sticks out in my mind, her asking me that. So I took out my guitar and I played the song that at that time was hymn number 70 in our hymn book. And I guess the way I played it sort of just didn't sound like a hymn to President Benson. And he asked me, is that in our hymn book? And I said, well, yes, it's in our hymn book, President Benson. Don't judge a book by its cover. I thought I was so clever saying that. But what was ironic about that moment is that he got the last laugh, so to speak. The next year, that song was not in the hymn book, and hasn't been until we sang it today. Do you believe this? I was so excited because for all these years I felt, and I'm sure it was probably just a coincidence, those events, but in my little fantasizing brain, I thought maybe I was responsible for that. So now I'm delighted and relieved. What's the lesson? The lesson is, don't think you've got the last word on something, when most of the time you really don't.